Patterns in subtraction. Subtracting -1 is the same as adding +1. Well, let's look at an example to explore this. So let's say I have the number 3 and I want to subtract -1. Okay? I want to take away -1 from 3. I'm subtracting a negative number. Okay, so I can show +3. That's 3 coins with positives. I'm going to take 1 away. I need to take away a negative number. I can't really do that here because there's no negatives to remove. Okay, well I can just add a pair. There's a plus and a minus. Plus and minus 1 are obviously equal to 0. So this is still a representation of the value +3. I could put a plus there if I want to. So now I want to subtract -1, which I can do. So this -1 is going to go away. And what we're left with is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're left with +4. So 3 minus -1 equals +4. So when we subtract a negative number, we're actually adding. Okay, so we can review these rules. When we subtract a negative number, we're adding. When we add a positive number, we're also adding. We're all familiar with that. If you subtract a positive number, then yes, you are indeed subtracting. And if you add a negative number, well, then you're also subtracting. Okay, so let's look at this one and this one a little bit. So let's say we have an example. 4 minus -2. All right, so let's look at these symbols. We have minus, negative. These two together mean we're actually adding. So we can rewrite that as 4 plus 2, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, let's say we have 7, and we're going to subtract +3. Okay, here we have minus a positive number. So this is indeed subtraction. This one is also subtraction, but because we're subtracting a negative, we change the sign. Here we're subtracting a positive, and we don't change the sign. This is 7 minus 3 equals 4. Okay, we're using the rules from here. So if we subtract a negative, it means we're adding. If we subtract a positive, it means we're subtracting.